I want to make something that you could freestyle to and sing on. So it's going to be real catchy and smooth and open, but the drums are going to be pretty simple. So you can kind of just do whatever you want to it. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to be making some R&B today. So sometimes I like to start off with the percussion to get a rhythm going for this. So I found this nice percussion loop on Splice, and I'll let you hear it real quick, and then we're going to lay down some chords. So we're at 80 BPM. The percussion loop is pretty fast though, so it gives it like a faster feel. So cooking up around like 80 is gonna be cool. So now let's go ahead and lay down some chords. So we're in the Beautiful Souls Omnisphere preset bank, which is perfect for R&B and trap soul. There'll be a link in the description if you want to check it out. Recently, I've been using this key a lot. All right, so I want to cook up in F minor for this. So I'm going to lay down a 7th chord on the first note of the scale, which is going to be F. Skip every other note in the scale. Let's bring this down 1 octave like that. So I'm just gonna do 1 bar chords for this. Probably start on G sharp, skip every other note, make a 7th chord again. So that always sounds really good in like trap soul and R&B, where the 2nd chord right here actually goes up instead of like going down. A lot of the pain melodies I make go down a little bit further and then something like that. But for this, going up 2 notes in the scale and starting on the 3rd note, which is G sharp, sounds really good. Let's drop down to probably like C sharp. Skip every other note like that. And to make these sound a little bit closer together, let's actually take this up an octave like that. So we have that G to the G sharp. So again, we're kind of getting that feel of this that's happening, right? If it's going up. But in reality, this note is actually just the top note of this triad right here. We're just inverting it up. Then we just need a chord that can kind of just close off the chord progression and nicely fall back into this 7th chord that we built on the F. Bottom of the chord, we have C sharp right here. Let's go up 1 note in the scale, which is going to be D sharp here. I'm also going to use this F right here, bring it over. Let's skip this note, place 1 here. We'll borrow the C as well. And then to kind of resolve like this little top melody that's going on, I'm going to bring the G back down like this. So it's an interesting looking chord, but watch how good it sounds. Smooth. Now what we could do is actually take all of these, hold shift, control down arrow like that, and now the chords are a little bit bigger with having the root notes down a whole octave. Now we need to get a nice bass for it. I'm gonna go back into the bank. I think in the last video I used bass 1. It always sounds good. Let's just try it again. Ooh. That bass always sounds good. Probably gonna lay down a lead, but I want to get some drums going. Oh, that's so smooth. Let's go over to the Broken Hearts drum kit. It is a brand new kit I dropped recently. Let's get a rim for this. Rim would sound real smooth. We could probably get some perks. This low perk. Perk 7 too. I think I'm gonna keep it nice and easy for that. Let's get kick 3, and we can lay down the rim right here. Probably gonna put the rim on the 3. So we have 2 options for putting this rim. We could put it on the 2 right here, or we could put it on the 3. I'm gonna show you both real quick so you could see. The 2 is gonna sound a little bit faster, but I'll probably go with the 3 to kind of give it like that delayed feel. So that's on the 2, right? 1, 2, 3, and the 4. So the 2 and the 4. Now we could just do the 3 like this. I like that. Gives it more room for the kick later. Been a while since I just like cooked up the whole way. I usually do like all the melodies and then get the drums in. But when I'm making like R&B stuff, I really just kind of bounce around because the ideas just kind of come. Oh, a perk right there would sound cool with some hi-hats right there. That's really just what I do with these. So let's see what we could get going with this one. Here, I'm probably going to put a pretty big reverb on this just real quick. A little bit less. So you can still hear like the transient of it. Smooth. Let's find a lead. fix that second part. That one sounds cool. Turn this up a little bit. This one's super off. Ooh, that is smooth. I'm gonna go find a vocal real quick. I may either find it on Arcade or Splice, so I'm gonna look through real quick because it does take a little bit of time. Then we'll come back, layer that in, I'll explain it, and then we'll get a nice kick going. All right, so I found this really nice vocal inside of Arcade. It's right here, and on playback, I put it on ×2 because it was a little bit slower with the BPM that we have going. So ×2 kind of made the vocals not sound like too stretched and slow, so it's kind of like the normal timing. And if you're interested in trying a free trial of Arcade, I do have an affiliate link in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. The processing on the vocals is some EQ. I like to cut out a lot of low end, a lot of high end, kind of just leave it like mid range. So there's a whole bunch of room for the artist up here, and then taking out the lows. It kind of just lets the vocal be in the beat and accent it, but not too upfront and distracting for when the artist wants to record on it. And then I have a really big reverb. So there's a couple notes that I found in here that I want to use. Let's go ahead and lay them down and see what they sound like. For the kick, I think 3 hits will work perfectly, just like a do, 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 and then just have that repeat. So I'm gonna go ahead and record that in real quick. Let's go over to the kick, hit record. Just like that, real simple. Do, do, do. Let's go over here, let's get snap 1. And let's go ahead and place it on the 3 like that. So let's see if it works. I love that rim. Oh, snap could use a little bit more reverb. Let's see. Nah, probably on 2. Oh, you see how it just drops back in? Oh, wait. Let's bring this over here and take out the lead. That's fire. Just goes right back. You could just freestyle over this, sing over this. Is super open. Just run this part again. So if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. We're doing a whole bunch of R&B cookups, R&B tutorials, and there's going to be more coming because I love making R&B at this time of the year. With that said, if you're interested in the Beautiful Souls Omnisphere preset bank or the Broken Hearts drum kit, there'll be a link in the description for both of those. Let's hear the full beat.